Corey from Around the Bend Adventures here. Day 2. I am still in Ohio. I just left where I was staying in Cleveland. Got all my work done, so I'll be able to camp tonight. And I am now heading, well, west. I'll be going through Nebraska, and I'll probably be staying someplace in Nebraska. Just gonna try to get as many miles done today as possible so I can get within kind of striking distance of Denver for the next day. Yeah, it's pretty flat out here, and I think it's only going to get flatter. But here's what it looks like. Yeah, that's it. I think it's gonna be a pretty unexciting day. I'm gonna finish up with listening to a book, probably listen to a bunch of podcasts, and make some phone calls, I guess, because this is what I'm doing. So, thanks. Talk to you later. Well, just passed into Iowa. I got 470 miles till where I'm hoping to try camping. I found on Overlander. We'll see how the site turns out. I'll definitely have some more updates on that, and that should be in Nebraska. But I'm currently in Iowa, and that's about it. I don't know. I don't have much else to say. It kind of looks like Illinois, which kind of looked like Ohio. Just covering miles. I am getting great gas mileage though. There, let's see an update on that. I dropped down a little bit. I'm at 14.7, and that's mainly, I think, because I was doing like 85 miles an hour for a while there, because I'm just trying to make some time here. But anyways, check in again later. Whew, what a day. That was over 1,000 miles of driving, and I don't even know how many hours. 14, 16 something hours. I left Cleveland, Ohio, and I am now in Nebraska. I think it's Windmill State Park. It's a cool little state park from what I could tell. We'll take a little better look at it tomorrow morning. Campsites, whatnot. I just need a place to sleep. This looked pretty nice. I had a campfiring, but it's windy out. I don't feel like sitting out in the wind. So, I'm just going to chill back here. Got me a local beer. I've already had one. It's pretty good. It's Gibbons, Nebraska. That's the 150th anniversary beer. So, yeah, that's pretty good. It's better than no beer, so I'll definitely go with that. And it's also 65 degrees out. I am a little overgunned with my -20 or my -40 sleeping bag here, so it's gonna be kind of a hot night. But whatever, I got a bunch of cold nights coming. So I'm about 5 hours outside of Denver, and I'll get to Denver tomorrow. I'll do a bunch of life support stuff, and I'm gonna grab a hotel there. I gotta do some schoolwork and whatnot, and I'll be up in Bluebird on the Friday morning, so I'll be back settling in for a good pull up in the mountains here soon. But I'm getting there. Power wagon's been great on the highway. Been averaging 14 and 0.57, 14.5 to 14.7 miles per gallon on the fill up. One of the ones through Iowa, I was getting 15 flat for the entire tank, but I mean, it was driving through Iowa and flat. This last one I was down at 14.5. Driving a little harder. 75 mile an hour speed limit, so I was doing 80, 85. And that definitely used up the gas. I'm gonna drink some beer, enjoy my lights in my new camp here, and the new mattress I got, which is awesome. I'll show you guys that at some point, and try to get some sleep so I can be rested for tomorrow. See you guys later. Prost. Well, good morning. First night in the back of the truck on this trip. Still dark out here, so I'm gonna get changed, do a quick brew up some coffee, and then get on the road, head to Denver. All right, well, good morning again. I got out of the back of the truck, got a quick brew of coffee up here, let her warm up, and then get on the highway. There's a cool little campsite at the Windmill State Park. I couldn't get much video because it was really dark and GoPro's just, it didn't do it justice. I'll say this was flat, in case anyone was wondering what a campground in Nebraska would look like. It was pretty cool overall. There was like an archery range, a bunch of vault toilets, a dump station, kind of just the general stuff you'd expect to find in a nice little campground. Winter rates were $10 a night. I guess summer rates jump up to like 12 or a little more without power. But again, overall, it's a great place to sleep. It got cold last night. When I started the truck this morning, it said 30 degrees on the dash, but it definitely felt colder than that. There was this pretty solid wind blowing all night. Had to shut some of the windows on the cab and whatnot. But overall, a great night's sleep. It's the first night using my new mattress in the back and the new lights. Definitely love the new lights. You guys saw those. And the new mattress is awesome. I'll definitely have to get you a full video of that. It's the thickest one Cascade or Thermarest makes, and it was worth it. It was a little expensive, but it was definitely worth it. Like, I slept really good, so I'm pretty stoked on that for the future to come up here. So, anyways, what I got going on now is a 5-hour drive from here to Denver. I'm gonna do some life support shopping in Denver. I'm gonna pick up some food and beer. Might swing by a fly shop I really like down here. Pick up the last little bits of stuff I need for the next week, and then I'm gonna go check into my hotel and do schoolwork. So that won't be too cool. But thanks for coming along for the ride. I'll check in later. Well, just made it to Colorado. So last state border I got across, which is super exciting. Gotta say though, only what John Denver was talking about doesn't look much different than Nebraska. Hopefully it'll get better soon. Okay. Finally made it to the mountains. So yeah, I take back what I was saying about John Denver. Just left Denver here, and I'm now heading into towards Bluebird backcountry on I-70. I don't quite know how I'm going to go. I don't know if I'm going to stay completely on 70 or not. That's kind of just how I feel. All right, guys. So made it to the Rocky Mountains finally. I did actually record it. So jumped off I-70 here, and I'm on 40, and it just kind of cuts through the Rocky Mountain National Forest. It only added about 20 minutes onto my drive, and yeah, it's way better. It's really like being out in the mountains. Yeah, look at the view, man. This is just gorgeous out here. Really, really glad I'm out here. Hey, Jeremy, Around the Bend Adventures, just doing another check-in. Just filled up, and for all of you that are interested, I was actually got 15.1 miles to the gallon on this last one, so that was awesome. And also, those of you that are interested, I just drove through Granby, Colorado, and it's a pretty famous story that came out of there. Leave it in the comments if you know what it is, and if you support it or not. Oh, look at there. Made it. Got 2 miles up in the mountains and I'll be at the base lodge, but made it to Bluebird. All right, looks like I made it here, and then I'll be camping down on the back lot over there. So that's pretty awesome. That looks like the base area down there. Here we are, Bluebird base lodge right here. Looks pretty cool, pretty stoked to go check it out. Let's go see what we got. Yeah, that's Bluebird backcountry so far. Pretty awesome. Feeling the elevation.
All right, guys, hey, what's going on?
Gotta get moving.
Jeremy, Round the Bend Adventures. I finally settled in here to Bluebird backcountry. I had a great tour, kind of scoping everything out, but now it's time to get ready for bed. I'm gonna try to cook some dinner here before the storm comes in, and what I'm making is kind of like a steak sandwich, basically. I got some cube steaks, got these really nice rolls that they had at the grocery store, some mayo, mustard. I'll probably melt some cheese on it, and that sounds pretty killer. So let's get started. Super easy, just gonna season up these cube steaks here with some of my all-time favorite Montreal seasoning. I'm hoping this is going to be good. I mean, how can it not be? It's steak. I'm going to put some cheese on it. So steak and cheese is pretty awesome, right? Let that oil get nice and hot. Just one wait, I can cut that bun in half there. Yeah, that looks really good. And that's kind of it until the oil gets hot here. There's that sizzle I'm looking for. I'm actually really excited about this. Hopefully it's pretty good. There you go. Beautiful view of the little parking camping spot here. Unfortunately, I forgot my block of Cabot cheddar at home, so I'm gonna have to use some of this other Oregon cheddar here. So I know it's good, but it's not Vermont cheese. Well, there it is. That's looking pretty awesome. I'm gonna get after this thing. I'm starving. And it's getting cold out, so I want to eat before it freezes. Hey everyone. So, just settling in for the night here. I didn't really get much video of me eating because you don't really need to watch a fat man eat. But the sandwich was awesome, and I'm super stoked to get to do another one tomorrow. Just kind of settling into the camp here. I got my new mattress, my big sleeping bag, my book. The lights are working awesome. I even got a heater down there. So I got the little buddy heater running just on low. Yeah, the back of the cap's open because it's not that cold outside. I just wanted to dry out my boots and be a little warm so I wouldn't have to suffer while sitting in here. All right, guys, here goes night one at Bluebird Backcountry Resort. Truck camping in the winter. It's already about 35 degrees outside and it's supposed to drop down. But I'm pretty settled in. Got my nice big sleeping bag. Lights are working great. I'm just gonna read a little bit. Got me the emergency mind. Seemed pretty interesting. So good night. See you guys in the morning.